There are many different ways to play Warhammer 40k. One of the most popular ways is the competitive scene, where players tend to forego those little things called lore and story, and they don't really care about the struggles of the different factions, and instead they simply try to bring the most broken lists they can with the models that they currently own, and duke it out with each other in order to earn a medal. Now, neither I nor my co-host have ever really been interested in this style of play before, but we figured we'd give it a try. We figured we'd take some time, try to figure out the best lists we could with the current models that we own, construct a terrain map based off official tournament rules, and see which one of us across two different games, tallying up both points from the games, could come out on top as the most competitive player. To that end, we have this first matchup, the World Eaters of Khorne versus the Admech of Mars. First, the Admech list. Coming in at 1995 points and using the detachment the Halo's Creed Battleclade, this Mars detachment is led by the warlord Belisarius Cawl. With his new and improved, and some would say perhaps broken, Primarch level rules, this battle force is one to be feared. Along with the warlord, there is a Cybernetica Datasmith, a Tech Priest Manipulus with Transonic Cannon, and the enhancement Sanctified Ordnance. For battle line, there are 2 units of Skitarii Rangers and 2 units of Skitarii Vanguard. There's also an Iron Strider Bellastari, a unit of 4 Castellan Robots, 2 units of 3 Kataphron Breachers, 1 unit of 3 Kataphron Destroyers, an Honor Dragoon Crawler, a minimum-sized squad of Petraxi Skystalkers, a unit of 3 Cerberus Raiders, a unit of 5 Sicarian Infiltrators, and a full-size unit of 10 Sicarian Ruststalkers. Next, we have the World Eaters list. A list coming in at exactly 2,000 points of Goretrack Onslaught detachment goodness. The warlord is Karn the Betrayer, standing alongside 2 Masters of Execution. One with the Murderous Onslaught enhancement, and one with the Aggressive Deployment enhancement, along with a Demon Prince of Khorne. The 2 Masters of Executions, along with Karn the Betrayer, will be leading 3 units of Khorne Berserkers, each of them riding in 3 Rhino transports. Escorting those Rhinos will be a unit of Chaos Spawn, a Forge Fiend, a unit of Jackals, and an allied unit in a War Dog Stalker. Starting in reserve, there will also be a Hellbrute and 1 unit of minimum-sized squad Terminators. The structure and purpose of the 2 lists are as follows. The battle strategy of the Admech is threat saturation, separating out numerous units into smaller sizes while spreading out battle line to give buffs to the whole army, and using Halo's Creed Battleclade to be able to buff any particular unit that the player needs at the right time in the right turn. This ensures that no matter where his units are on the battlefield and what point of the game it is, they are always a threat. And if any particular edge of the battlefield gets hammered a bit too quickly, the Admech player has a great sledgehammer in reserve, namely those Castellan Robots. In contrast, the World Eaters have a very simple game plan. This is a pressure list, a speed list. Rush forward as quickly as possible and take the midboard. Force the Admech back into their deployment zone. With multiple units that can scout, and enough threats to keep the Admech fire busy, the World Eaters are completely dependent upon the 3 Javelin missiles that are their Rhinos and the Berserkers inside them. For the Admech to win, those Rhinos have to be destroyed early. The World Eaters have to get pushed back so that the Admech can claim some objectives even towards the late game. For the World Eaters to win, they have to be careful. Amidst all the threats, they have to isolate the most deadly of them and hope that within the first 3 turns, they can eliminate enough of the enemy player's supplies that they cannot respond with a deadly counter hit. It's strategy versus ruthlessness, oil versus blood, calculation versus madness. This is a GC Studios Warhammer 40k competitive game. So, the Forge Fiend, and this is where we learn that World Leaders are a shooting army now, because everything has rapid fire.
Yep.
So the Forge Fiend is going to try to rapid fire these guys into oblivion.
Okay.
I know I have -1 to hit.
Yep, -1 to hit.
But you are the closest eligible target. You are within 18 inches, and so I get to re-roll the hit roll.
Okay. Their job was to die, so...
fair enough.
And if you do kill them, then that just means you can't charge into them to get onto the objective.
That is true. I think I'm within 3 of the
objective.
objective.
I think you are, but you'll still get loose movement.
Still, I wanted the chance to charge if I needed. So, this is going to be rapid fire 1. You are within range, so this is going to be 3d3 plus 3. So that is 2, 3, 1, 6 in total. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Ectoplasma cannons, hitting on 5s, but re-rolling everything. Here we go. 2 hits already. And, okay. 4 hits in total. Your toughness?
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, so 2s to wound.
Yep.
That is 4 wounds onto your invul. 4 wounds onto your invul.
4 wounds on invul. Okay. 4 wounds on my 5-up invul. Alright, nope, that's all failed.
3 damage a pop, that is 4 of them gone.
Indeed.
Okay. Chaos Rhino. It has 2 combi bolters and a havoc launcher. And once again, rapid fire. So, combi bolters are 2, but rapid fire 4.
Oh my gosh. Daka.
Basically, we've become orcs. That's what we are now.
Oh my God.
I forgot that blast would technically give me 1.
Yep, 1 extra.
Oh, sorry.
So
that was a hit, but the wound... also wound. So technically that is 4 wounds, no AP on any of them, from the combi bolters and the havoc launcher into... Oh, no!
Stuff.
Sorry, just 3. I forgot you have 3 of the hounds, not 5, so no blast.
No blast.
My mistake. So just 3. No AP.
3 with no AP. 4-ups. I make them all.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, on to my allied unit, the Chaos Knight. I have such a plethora of pieces to choose from. I think I am going to try to fire at these guys.
Alright,
here.
I am going to pop the Manipuluses once per game, 4-up invul.
Glad I'm popping it now. Alright. The Demon Breath Spear, you I just measured, are just within 9. So it will get its Melta damage for good measure.
Okay.
The Demon Breath Spear, I will get 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. Both hit. Wounding, I'm assuming on 2s.
They're T6, so...
So 2s. It's strength 12. 2 wounds at -4 onto your invuln.
Alright.
Good choice to pop it.
4-up invul! Nope. 2 dead.
What are their wounds?
3 a pop.
Yeah, with Melta, I can't fail. Okay. It fires and blasts 2 of them out of the ruins.
Alright.
Alright.
I think we can just remove the 1 infiltrator.
Well, just... I got a new
Okay,
eviscerator.
Roll.
For my model, man. Let me just see if the eviscerator does it. So the Chaos Spawn, 2d6 plus 8 melee attacks, because Chaos be kooky. Double 1. So I get the minimum 10 attacks. Woo! Oh man, it is. I'm glad they have the +4. I think originally it was just like D6 hits, which is so lame.
Yeah.
Now at least you have like a base floor of 10, which is good. All right, hitting on 4s. Miss. The toughness of the dogs.
4.
So 3s. That is 5 wounds, -1, damage 2.
Alright, 5 wounds, -1, damage 2 on their invulns. Pass. Only one went through.
Okay.
One doggo dies.
The Rhino. Aren't you so excited? I know I am. The Rhino with his armored tracks. Misses only once. Wounds on 3 is 4 wounds. Might a Rhino get a kill? No HP.
4 up. And yeah.
Oh my word!
Yeah, kills one, and the
One
leader's down to 1.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that is my turn. Your dog gets to hit back.
He's gonna slap back, I guess, for whatever that's worth.
Oh, but that's the alpha. He's got the saber.
Yep. Actually, they technically all do. I just modeled him with it.
Which one are you attacking, the Rhino or the Chaos Spawn?
Gonna have to be the Chaos Spawn,
Fair
unfortunately.
enough.
Oh no, they get 4 attacks. That's only gonna be 1 hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
Strength 4.
Toughness 5.
No wound.
Okay. Then that will be the culmination of my first turn.
And so, at the end of the World Eater's first turn, their plan has been acted on to full effect, using pre-game scout moves to maneuver several units up the board, and then using their increased movement speed to dash forward. Despite a well-placed reactive move by the Admech Raiders, the World Eaters are in full control of all 3 mid-board objectives. 1 Admech unit has been destroyed, and 2 others have been wounded. The one downside is that the World Eaters player, myself, was so excited to initiate this plan that I completely forgot to draw my secondaries. In reality, it wouldn't have changed my plan one way or the other. We did draw them after the turn had been completed. I ended up getting extend battle lines, which I did naturally as part of my game plan, and recover assets, which I would not have taken the time to do, even if I had drawn it at the start of my turn. So instead, I simply burned it for a CP, took my 4 victory points, and we moved on to Admech turn 1.
Well, let's get the big one out of the way first.
Okay.
Kill the knight.
Got it.
First up, we are going to be shooting with the breachers.
Okay.
Hatafron breachers, heavy arc rifles, rapid fire range, 4 shots apiece.
Okay.
4, 8, 12.
You're doing your job, buddy. The thing is, and it makes total sense why you're doing it, because you have to. My big thing was, I knew if I fought Admech with World Eaters, I knew you would bring arc rifles.
Yeah.
And I knew my rhhinos would pop instantly if you did.
You did a good job of hiding your rhinos.
And so I needed to
I deliberately kind of brought multiple... Well, another reason for the multiple breacher groups was like, oh, he's going to bring rhinos. I can have 2 groups of 3 on opposite sides to pop
and
all the rhinos.
Knew I needed to give you something
There's
else.
just no line of sight to any of them. Okay, so, attacking, re-rolling everything, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
So, and no lethals or anything fancy, they're just themselves today. Reroll all fails. Very good.
Okay. Holy crap. Alright.
So it is heavy arc, so it's strength 8, but anti-vehicle 4 up.
So it'll be 4s.
Yep. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
At only AP -1 right now. They're not in Conqueror.
Okay, 5. That'll be 4 up saves. Oh, dear lord. How much damage?
3 damage a pop.
That would be 3, 6, 9, 12. How much more do you have to shoot at them? You've got everything you're going to shoot at it. But, yeah, I'll let it go. He's got 3, 6, 9, 12. He's got 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
I gotta give it. Alright. And plus you've got Call's Melta shenanigans.
Alright.
And you gave him, you gave him rerolls, right? On this?
The machine buff, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
He's not surviving.
Las Cannon, 2 shots, hitting on 2s.
Okay, from the chicken?
Yep, re-rolling the 1 miss from Call. Still missing.
Oh.
Continuing to disappoint me. Strength 12. What are you, T10 now as a knight?
T9. Toughness 9.
Okay, so on 3s, twin linked. Yep. And that's actually sustained, so that Nope, that's for hits. That's for hits.
So
that's a wound at -3.
Invuln save for 5s. Made it. 2 wounds remaining.
Alright, well, that's why I have Call.
That's why. Chicken Walker buffed all hell.
Call's Melta.
Honestly, 2 shots, sustained hits, D3, right? Or
for damage?
Sustained hits what?
Sustained hits 1.
Sustained hits 1. But, like, 2 shots, sustained hits,
Twin
reroll
linked.
wounds with twin links.
Yeah.
You throw Call in the mix for Oath of Moment. Those things are freaking terrifying.
Yeah, it's too bad they're $50 a model before the price hikes. And tariffs.
Oh man, that's so
3
rough.
shots. He is going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Yep, he hits.
Call deserves to bring down a knight.
Yeah. Strength 14.
Yeah.
On 3s.
Yeah.
Yep. 3 wounds, AP -4.
He's dead. He's so dead.
Wow.
Does he explode? He does not.
Okay.
My Night Stalker
is
gone.
Very sad. But 4 plasma shots, overcharged. Hitting on... They haven't moved, so actually hitting on 2s.
There you go.
Not re-rolling. Okay, 3 hits.
Okay.
No lethal. Strength 8.
Toughness 4.
3 wounds. AP -3 for overcharge.
-3, so 6s. No.
Damage 2 a pop.
3 of them are dead. I'll get rid of this guy, and this guy. Are the flamers in range?
No.
Okay.
They're not 42-inch range flamers.
Okay, I just want.
They're only 18-inch range.
Well, 20, right? With the increased range you've
No,
got?
it's base 12 plus 6.
Okay.
Then, does he explode? No.
That triggers a blood surge move.
I am aware.
Of D6 plus 2 with the new rules.
Yep. 3 inches.
Damn it. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I prepared for this because I rolled a 1, but with the Masters of Execution, I get to re-roll!
Ooh.
And it's still a 1!
Never disappoint,
I
dice.
so deserve that.
Never disappoint,
Can I have
dice.
that? 3! Can I reach either of these? I was so gonna rush you and get into engagement range if I rolled a 6.
Which do you go after?
With 3...
You heading towards my breachers or towards my vanguard?
Honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to keep my options open by moving kind of just flatly forward, basically. That's all.
Okay.
Gosh darn it.
So, breachers, at 4 shots each. Because they're rapid fire. So, 12 shots. You get cover.
I do.
12 shots.
What is the breachers?
Breachers.
What's their AP?
AP -1.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 12 shots, hitting on 3s reroll.
Okay.
Nice. All hit.
Okay.
Strength 8.
Toughness 4.
On 2s. Alright. That is 10 wounds at no AP because of cover.
Okay. Couldn't it have been 8? I feel like it should be 8.
No.
Alright. So 3s. I fail 1 damages.
3.
Okay. Sure. I lose 4 of them.
Yep. Which, again, does probably mean that you just remove... Oh, no.
1, 2, 3, and I will have to lose 1 Eviscerator. Okay.
Alright. Skitarii Vanguard are going to be shooting into the same, and they have the Omni spec, so they ignore cover.
Okay.
Let's do special weapons first. Arc rifle, 2 shots because of rapid fire. Hitting on 3s because they moved. 2 hits.
Okay.
Strength 8. This one 2s. That is 1 wound.
Minus?
Minus 1.
So 4s. No, damage?
Damage D3.
Okay.
So damage 2.
Yeah, I have to eliminate the last Eviscerator on that unit. Okay.
Plasma. Overcharge.
Sure.
Hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
Okay.
Strength 8. 2 wounds.
Minus 3?
Minus 3, because it's overcharge.
Double 6s.
Double 6s. Does he
okay.
blow up? No.
Okay.
Now, 8 times 3. 24 radium carbine shots. I'm going to do 2 groups of 12, just for sanity. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 2 groups of 12. Hitting on 3s. Alright. No rerolls or nothing. Anti-infantry 4 up. Okay.
And a 3 there, so 4.
So 4 at no AP.
Let's just do those first. 1 goes through for, I think, 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wait, because they're no AP. Oh, no, they ignore cover, so it wouldn't
Yep.
matter. Yep, so 1 damage.
Okay.
4, 12. Second volley. Ah.
Okay.
4s.
Come on, guys. Just hold on.
Well, that wasn't a great roll there, so only 2 more.
Okay. Looking for 3s. That 1 guy dies.
Okay, how many are left?
1 Berserker and the Master of Executions are left.
Gotcha. Okay. So still not the best, but we will. Also toughness.
The Forge Fiend is 10.
Okay. So yep, unfortunately this is not the best target to really be shooting, but it's what he has. 3d3 shots. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Oh, what a good number.
4, 8. Hitting on 3s. Okay. Wounding on 5s, because strength 9.
Okay.
Oh, but I had sustained hits 1. Did I roll any 6s?
I didn't look.
I should have kept track. That's on me.
Okay.
1 wound at AP minus 2.
Demon save! Yes.
Okay, I figured as much.
Alright.
I'm not going to bother with this number.
Sure.
Okay, any other shooting? You know what? Just for funsies, we're going to shoot an arquebus at a demon engine.
Nice.
Alright.
It seems like something the Admech would want
So on
to do.
3s. Hit. Okay. 5s, because it's strength 7. No.
Okay.
So, punch bots.
Indeed. Come on, feel no pain. That's all I'm banking on.
Good luck.
I appreciate it.
So, all 4 punch bots are in engagement, plus their little guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 4 attacks each. So 16 attacks. 4, 8, 12, 16. They are going to be only hitting on 4s, unfortunately, because they are not... but they get more attacks, because they are in punch mode.
Yeah.
Because they are not in Conquer imperative. But the Datasmith gives them an extra 2 attacks each. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So that is attacks comma many.
Yes.
Hitting on force.
Okay.
And I'll just roll the Datasmith separate. Wow, that's a good roll. That's an exception. That is a very good roll.
Okay.
Strength 12.
Toughness 5, good sir.
Okay, so on 2s with twin linked.
Okay.
So
Sure.
they have 2 fists.
Okay. Couple ones. You only rolled, I think,
Right, 'cause
two ones in there.
Okay,
I
so
think.
roll. Yeah, everything.
Okay, so everything else wounded. So how many wounds is that?
That was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17 wounds at -2.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. At -2, you say?
Yes.
So 6 up saves is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Okay. 3 saves so far. Now, this is the agonizing bit. How much damage is it?
3 a pop.
Gosh darn it. Okay, so I've got feel no pains. This is going to be really
Feel
annoying.
no pains, comma many.
So it's 3 damage per hit. This is all the hits that went through. So basically, I'll roll this 3 times, and that'll be for each of the points of damage. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what we'll do. So 5 up, feel no pains. They got 4 wounds apiece. Let's see if they can tank it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fails so far. They're dead.
Good job, robots.
They went kaput. They are sent back to Korn.
That was their job.
They are dead. They are
That was
gone.
their job.
They did their job quite well.
It means I do take that objective,
You do take it
which
back.
should get me extend battle lines, if I'm not mistaken.
It does, I believe. Yes, it does. You have
Okay.
extend. Okay.
You still have your Terminators in Deep Strike and your Hell.
And my Hellbrute.
So I do need to be careful.
And before we end, I get to hit you with my Rhino, good sir.
Oh, correct.
And
This
see
is
if I can
correct.
kill the dog. It hits on 3s, weirdly.
Oh, I should have Battle Shocked the dog. Yeah. No, 7. He's fine.
Okay. 2 wounds with no AP on the horse.
Oh, he lives.
Oh. Do you want to hit my tank?
Sure. He hit all 4 times.
Okay.
Strength, strength a little bit. Yeah, strength 4, so on 6s.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Cocked
cocked.
die.
Okay.
1 whole wound. at
AP?
AP 1. Huh.
You did a wound to a rhino. Okay.
Okay. I mean, it's gonna heal up because auto repair.
Nope. Korn doesn't have that.
Oh, cool.
Yep. That point of damage will last forever.
Cool.
That rhino's gonna remember that
I
little
think
scratch.
that it is now your turn.
The Admech's response to the World Eater's first turn has been fast and brutal. Claiming both the War Dog Stalker and the Chaos Spawn, the World Eaters have lost 2 of their main escorts for their rhinos. The Admech had to make a choice. Either push forward and get angles on all of the rhinos, or try to stay a little more back and focus fire on what they could more easily take out. The most important thing that Admech did was spread out its units. While keeping most of its units further back, they have now been spread out so that the Berserkers, when they do disembark next turn, will have to be very careful at which targets they choose to charge. The success or failure of the World Eater's battle plan rests on the next turn. We enter turn 2 with the World Eaters at 4 points and the Admech, due to secondaries, at 5 points. In turn 2, the primary mission, Linchpin, comes into effect. At the end of a command phase, a player gets points for each objective they hold in No Man's Land. However, if they still control their own home objective, the points are increased. This makes the opponent's home objective a prime target.
So, I actually do have some shooting to do.
Okay.
This is a rarity in this army, but I do have it. So, for starters, I am going to fire the Forge Fiend at that guy's foot.
Yep.
At the big guy's foot.
You got it.
So,
He does have a 4-up in.
he does. And I have plasma cannons that don't explode on the World Eaters one for some reason. So, I can
Maybe
just-
they actually do, it's just the demon doesn't care.
There we go. So, Forge Fiend into the big guy. You are not the closest, so I don't get to reroll a hit roll, but 3d3 plus 3. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, all the 8s. What a perfect number. 4s. Very bad roll. Toughness of the thing?
The toughness of the Onager Doomcrawler is 10.
2 wounds then at -3.
So 2 wounds on invuln. Make them both.
That's fine. The Rhino here is going to fire everything into the Rangers. I'm going to have a good amount of Rhino firepower here. So 2, 2, and then 4, 4 into the Rangers. Any minuses to hit or anything?
Nope. Nothing.
On the Bolters. Toughness 3.
Yes. They're just basic infantry.
Then that is 5 wounds at no AP for starters.
Alright. 5 wounds. On force. Alright. So that is 3 dead.
Okay, the Havoc Launcher with Blast. I said with Blast. That is 2 more wounds with no AP on them.
Alright. Make 1 fail.
Okay, 1 more dead. I will then use this Rhino, and I will shoot at... no, you're just out of range, so you know what? I'm just going to make sure that that horse is out of my way. Honestly, I think the strongest thing about your list is the reactive moves. They're really good.
It's a good stratagem.
Alright, 3 wounds at no AP so far. Just please fail 1.
4 ups. You got him.
Okay, cool. I do have a lot of CP. I will spend a CP. I am going to shoot them, but I'm also going to spend a CP on Karn's unit, and they're going to chuck grenades.
Okay.
At the Robots, 66, and for each 4-up, they take a mortal wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yikes!
That is 5 mortal wounds against the Robots.
You brought one of them down to 2.
Alright, I am then
Yikes.
going to... There are 7 bolt pistols. I'm assuming bolt pistols are winning them on 6s.
Yes. They're T9.
1 wound at no AP.
Okay. 2 up. You know, okay, no wound. It almost landed on a 6 and reflected back to
What is their toughness, you said?
T9.
T9. So even with plasmas, I'd be wounding on 5s, and there's a chance I blow up, plus you could reflect back at me.
Yep.
So I think I'm just gonna have to leave that.
That was a
shooting
really
there.
good grenade throw.
That was awesome.
Ugh.
The Demon Prince also gets to shoot. He's gonna shoot these guys.
Okay.
He is hitting on 3s. Toughness of the Breachers.
7.
So it will be on 5s, but I get 2 6s. So that is 2 wounds at -1.
Alright, on force. Fail both.
That is 2 damage a pop.
That is one of them dead.
That, I think, the last thing I have to do is my Terminators. Now, technically speaking, they now have 3 units, all equally just outside of 9 inches.
Yep.
So all of them are technically the closest target.
I will let you know that the Ruststalkers do have stealth, even outside of your cohort.
Even
It's
outside.
just a thing they have. Like
Sure.
the infantry.
Still, I'd like to shoot. I need to shoot them because I want to charge and try to take that objective.
Yep.
So we're going to start with the combi bolters. There's going to be a lot of rolling because Terminators be insane. So combi bolters, 2 shots base. There are 4 of them. You are within 12. Which means rapid fire 4 kicks in.
Yikes.
1, 2,
I do have cover.
4. Some of them do, some of them don't. It's up to you which one you make.
So,
which ones you make.
I
The
thought
saves
that it
on.
was if even a single one was in cover.
No,
Or is that changed?
so it is changed, and okay. So this re-rolling hits, hitting on 5s. Ah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits so far. Re-rolling.
Okay.
Another couple. That is all of those. 2 wound. What is your toughness, sir?
T4.
So 4s. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at no AP.
7 at no AP.
At the ones in cover or not?
Yes. Yes, the
Okay.
one's in cover. So on 3s. Eesh.
It is only 1 damage apiece.
That is still 1 dead and 1 on a wound.
Okay. Next will be the Reaper Chain Cannon. The Reaper Chain Cannon gets 4 attacks, rapid fire 2, sustained hits, and devastating wounds. Hitting on 5s. That one's cocked. Okay. I will re-roll these. Okay. That is 3 sustained, but 2 misses, so I'm still at a net positive. I'll be wounding you on 3s. 1 devastating wound,
Okay.
and 4 regular wounds at -1.
Okay. 4 at -1. Cover cancels that out, so on force. Okay. 2 get through.
Plus a devastating wound, so 3 wounds total.
Alright. 1.
One of them, I think, had taken wounds. Yep,
Yeah,
alright.
So that's. Oh, and of course his sword broke off.
So, well, Admech models. First, I'm actually going to start with the Demon Prince in the ruins. He is going to charge out into these guys.
Okay.
double 6.
Yep.
I can go wherever I damn well please. Which just so happens to be right there. I will just say, size comparison of models,
Yeah.
it does kind of put in perspective what guardsmen have to deal with
Yep.
when that's the size difference.
Yep.
Like, I'm sorry, just little itty bitty guys.
Yep.
Alright, now, I am going to then...
Also makes you realize that the cataphrons are probably, the servitor bits are probably made from Ogren.
Oh, that's fair, you know? I'm
Like just the side.
going to go with the Terminators. They have a re-rolling charge into the Vanguard unit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Re-rolling. 11.
Ah!
11-inch charge.
Unfortunate for me.
But the Terminators are not horde clearers.
This is true.
They are...
But they are effectively out of most of the range of my... Well, if I decided to kill one of them by overcharging them, I think I could actually get them
You
still,
probably
which is
could.
ridiculous.
Okay. Terminators are in there. Next, we have Karn. Karn the Betrayer. 6, 7, 8. Oh, the blessed number. Alright.
Not worth it to Overwatch.
So they will all be able to get in with an 8.
Come on, robots. You got this. You're tough.
So. Coronate Eviscerators. I will have 3 hits for them each. There are 2 of them. I have... None of that squad have died. So I have 8.
This is the Terminators or the
We're starting with the Berserkers.
Okay.
If it's gonna fail, I want the Band-Aid to get ripped off early.
Okay.
Okay.
I can lose one robot, and I think I can still wipe the squad. I think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. We're gonna start. How many wounds are they apiece?
They are 7 wounds apiece.
7 wounds apiece. We are gonna start with the Coronate Eviscerators. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Karn, sustained and lethal.
Okay.
So, re-rolling 1s. I get 3 lethals,
Okay.
which also translates into 3 additional hits.
Okay.
I miss with 1, but I turn that into a hit because of the sustained. Now, I am strength 8. You said they're toughness 9.
9. Yes.
So, because of Lance, it goes to 4s.
Yep.
Again, re-rolling 1s because of Karn.
Okay.
Okay. That is 5 wounds with the Coronate Eviscerators at -2.
Okay. 2. So that's down from a 2 up to a 4 up. Okay. I failed 2.
They are 2 damage apiece.
Okay. So that does kill this guy
Okay.
and put 2 wounds on the next one.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does the robot explode?
6.
No.
Okay. Berserker Chain Blades. Okay. We will remove the 2s, because the 1s will get re-rolled. The 1s... Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lethals, and 5 get put back in because of sustained. Okay. Death by 1,000 chain blades.
Yep.
I'll just move these out of the way for the lethals. Now, strength is 4. Lance makes it 5s, re-rolling 1.
Ooh, that's...
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Only 2 1s. And additional. So, let me remove all of these and put those back. So, all of those minus 1.
Looking for 3s. Okay.
And another 1.
Yeah, only
Okay.
failed 3.
Only 1 damage apiece.
Okay. So this guy's down to 2.
And then we have Karn the Betrayer. The last one to try to make this work. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s with all the shenanigans. Okay. They all hit, only 1 lethal / sustained.
Okay.
Oh, terrible roll, but strength 7, so 5s to 4s.
Yep.
So, that is 4 wounds at minus 2.
4 wounds at minus 2. So on 4s. Okay, failed 2.
3 damage apiece.
Yikes. So this guy dies. And then another one takes 3. So this guy's at 4. Does that guy explode?
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Damage?
1. So I do take
Okay.
another mortal here, but also
1
a mortal gets put on you.
Okay. Now, before I end, I am going to consolidate around to try to snag that objective if I can. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Now, we're going to do the Demon Prince. The Demon Prince. I am going to choose... What's their toughness?
T7.
I gotta do the strike profile then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No lethal or sustained at all? Really?
Oh.
That's just sad. Yeah. Alright. And I drop 2. However, because he made a charge, there he does have devastating wounds this turn. Wounding on 3s, 1 devastating wound, and 4 at minus 2.
Okay. So 5s either way. Failed another 2.
So devastating wound in that is 3 damage apiece.
1 dead. Yep, that's wiped.
Okay.
Corn dice.
Corn dice. And he is going to consolidate into your rangers.
Okay.
Then we have the Terminators. We will see if the Terminators can punch.
Kill a basic infantry squad.
Well, let's see how much they basically it's how much they can punch. Coordinate Champions, a cursed weapon. 2 sustained and lethal.
Okay.
Yes. So that is 4 wounds at minus 2 so far.
4 at minus 2, so 4 on invuln. They made 2, failed 2, so 2 dead.
Okay. Next will be the Power Fists. I do drop a bunch, which is a little sad, but strength of the Power Fist is 8, so wounding on 2s. So that is 5 wounds at minus 2.
5 at minus 2. Eek. 4 dead.
And finally, the Chain Fist. which is again strength 8. So that is 2 more wounds at -3.
Make one, kill one.
Okay.
So you've got them down to 1 and 1 guitar.
Oh, aren't there 2 there?
Nope. Oh. Never mind. I forgot.
Coherency.
Right, I should have removed these guys first, so I'm gonna have to reshuffle. I forgot. I didn't see those guys there, so I was pulling from here.
Got it. Okay, that's fine. I will then, once again, consolidate 3.
Mm-hmm. They do still have their -1 OC aura, so you still don't have the objective, because it brings them from 1 to 0.
That is true, but I will gladly be of a nuisance.
Okay.
Okay, I think that is my turn, or the end of my combat thing. So, you can hit back with the robots,
Yup.
and with your... Do you want to just get the Vanguard out of the way?
Sure. They hit all 3 times, and they need 6s. Or no, you're T6?
T5.
Oh, 5s. They wounded once.
Oh. 80?
No.
Oh, then I'm fine.
Yeah.
Alright. Coordinate Berserkers.
Stellan robots. They are making 6 attacks each. So it's still 12 hits.
Hmm.
So 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s now. Unfortunate.
Damn.
Okay. Now it's going to be strength 12, so moving on 2s. Re-rolling.
Yeah. Oh, lots of ones.
Alright. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds at AT -3.
So 6s.
3 damage a pop.
Yeah, so I've got 2 Berserkers and Karn left.
Then the big Smith gets to punch.
Okay, I will not remove the models until he's done, in case I have to remove more.
It probably doesn't matter, but he gets. Hold on. Oh yeah, only half-split robots. He doesn't get to benefit from punch protocol.
Sure.
Alright, he's gonna punch twice with his power fist, hitting on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Still rolls 1.
Mm-hmm.
1 hit, strength 8, so wounding on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Hit, wound at AP -3.
He's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 will remain alive. So Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry. Okay.
You can cut down 2 robots, so I think that was worth it.
2 robots and 8 berserk. How expensive are 2 robots?
180.
180 points. 10 models? Actually, 10 berserkers is 180 points.
They
So
they traded.
Putting my detachment rule on them and my army, both my army rules on them, and I killed their weight in points. Well, alright. So, that is the end of my turn. So, I control my home objective. So, I had a unit within 3 of this,
Yep.
so I would have gotten that one. Neither of us were on this one at the time.
No, because I had my no, it was because I reacted.
Because you reacted move.
And it would have been my command phase.
And here, you had a dog, and you had destroyed mine, so that one would have been mine. So I would have had 1 objective plus my home, which is 3 and 5 for 8
points.
And then both of these are technically end of your next turn.
Yep.
I am going to, once again,
Toss Sabotage.
Sabotage, give me a CP, but 8.
Okay.
Alright. So, that is the end of my turn, sir.
Alright,
Your go.
my turn.
The World Eaters end their second turn with a total of 12 points. Overall, their battle strategy has had manageable success. They have pressured the midboard and taken, ultimately, all 3 objectives. However, they will only score all of these objectives if they can now hold their ground. At this point, it's a bit of a waiting game to see if they can weather the storm of oncoming fire. While the World Eaters did manage to destroy several units during this turn, unfortunately, they did not destroy enough to be fully safe. The main benefit to the World Eaters is that now they have given Admech a deadly choice. The primary mission linchpin means that if you lose your army's home objective, it's very difficult for you to ultimately win the game. And the World Eaters have teleport-struck Terminators into the Admech backline and charged the Admech home objective. The Admech have a unit of Vanguard there who have an ability reducing the Terminators to the point where they cannot capture an objective. But they are a major threat, and those Vanguard will not last another turn. So either the Admech has to push out to the midboard, or it has to keep some of its powerful assets back to deal with the Terminators. It's a brutal choice, but one that the Admech will have to make.
The Datasmith is going to take his pistol, which is sadly a generic Mechanicus pistol, not the meme Gamma gun that was like damage 3 dev wounds from 9th. He's just gonna shoot a Berserker in the face.
Okay.
Hit on 3s. Hit. Strength 6, dev wound.
Okay.
So on 3s, dev wounds. No.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot with the Petraxi.
Okay.
I believe they have range on the Jackals.
I would assume so. They'd be a very poor deep striking unit if they weren't.
18 inches on the card.
Yes, easily.
I believe I counted them all out.
I believe you
So
were
hitting-
slaughtering my jackals.
Hitting on 4s.
Sure.
No rerolls or nothing fancy.
Okay. And then I think these two.
Yep. Only strength 3, so
Okay.
on 4s.
Okay. Oh no, actually, I'm toughness 3, I think.
Yeah, strength 3, toughness 3.
No, toughness 4.
Oh! Oh my
Jackals!
goodness.
Jackals! My guys!
Okay, yeah.
I'm
so
sorry I doubted you.
Only 4 wounds, no AP.
6 up save! Oh my god!
2, yeah, and they get the feel no pain, right?
No, that got
Okay.
that is gone.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna kill one of the better weapons because I don't want you to be able to charge me.
Speaking of, they do get to move, shoot, move, even after deep strike. So
Oh, they do?
yeah.
Oh, then I'm definitely not gonna bother with that. Because you'll just move closer anyway. So I'll just kill these two because there's no point otherwise.
They move 6.
Okay. Come on, Jackals. Hold the line.
They're not that good in melee.
Hold the line, little guys.
Alright, more shooting. More rootin' tootin' shooting. Okay. Plasma and Manipulus into the Terminators. Overcharge. 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
Okay.
Strength 8, so on 3s.
Yes.
1 wound.
AP?
AP 3.
Four pinball.
Made
Made it.
Does he explode? No. Dubstep gun. Flamer, so 4 hits. Strength 6.
Is it sound waves?
Yeah.
Okay. You've always called it the dubstep gun, and I've never known if that's actually like if it's actually sound waves or if it's like in the lore it's like multicolored flames or something like that.
No, it's one of I think the only canonical Imperium like sonic weapon, because like the stinking Dark Mechanicus took most of them in the Heresy.
Yeah.
And gave them to
The Emperor's Children.
The Emperor's Children, yeah. But it is Dev Wound.
Okay.
Okay, so
1 wound.
1 wound. No
AP?
No AP.
They're fine.
Okay, I figured. Okay, Call.
Melt a shot.
Yep.
Oh, have you been re-rolling your hits against them? They're your Oath of Moment target.
Oh, thank you.
Your Oath of Mechanicus. Your Oath of Mars.
Okay.
It's your Oath of
Okay,
Mars.
so actually, I'm gonna re-roll the 2 that missed with the plasma.
Yep. The Flamer's automatic hit, so that wouldn't matter.
1 hit.
Okay.
No wound.
Okay.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay. Perfect.
Still though, 3 attacks.
Mhm.
Re-rolling. Hitting on 2s. So these better all hit. Yep.
Okay.
3 hit. Strength 14, so wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
All 3 wounds.
Okay.
AP -4, so on your invul.
I'm gonna CP reroll one of those. No.
Okay.
Damage.
2 go through.
Yep.
Damage D6 plus 3.
Then
so
then
kills 2.
no, 3 of them went through.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I will drop these.
Good job, Call.
Call, doing his work.
The transport is still the threat, though. Because it still is the thing with the Berserkers, and my best chance to kill them is if I pop the Rhino and use the Eradication Beamer, which is the anti-marine gun, to wipe them. So Mr. Demon Prince will just have to be a problem for next turn.
Fair enough.
Okay. Las cannons into the Rhino.
Alright, because he is next to the Demon Prince...
Pop smoke.
Oh, that's once per turn. So I do have to spend the CP, but it is popping smoke that gives it cover and
Okay.
-1 to be hit.
Okay. Unfortunate.
Okay. Let's go.
So, yeah, they both miss. That
So,
ruins my plan.
you can try to pop it with your Doom Crawler.
No, because that erases the point, because it's the anti-marine and monster gun.
Hold on, real quick though. I need to know. That was hit. You missed. Never mind.
Yep.
I have a stratagem, but only if I get hit.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to have to pivot to just shooting with the Eradication Beamer into the Demon Prince, because the smoke is still up, so that's disappointing. So 3d3 shots. I'm going to still save that CP, I think, for this charge. Yeah, I'm going to save it.
Okay.
So 3d3 shots. Okay. So that's 3, 6, 7 shots. Hitting on 4s, but even Prince. With sustained hits 1.
Okay. Ooh,
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so miss, miss.
But sustained hits, turning one of them to a
Yep.
hit.
There
Okay.
we go. So 5 hits. Have strength 10. Because this is the close one.
Toughness 10. He's a tough boy, so that's 4s.
4s.
Reroll him.
Unfortunately, only 2 wounds.
Okay.
AP -3, though.
Demon save. Have been made.
Damn it.
The blood god smiles upon us.
4 heavy stubber shots.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's just,
Sustained?
sustained.
Oh, hey.
6s. 1.
Oh. The
Yeah.
blood god is pleased.
Yep. We're going to do a little bit of the old split fire here. We're going to put one arc rifle into him, and the other two are shooting the rhino.
Got it.
So, 4 into the fortunes.
Mm-hmm.
They are re-rolling. 4s. Okay, 2 hits.
Okay.
Anti-vehicle 4.
Mm-hmm.
2 wounds. AP minus 2.
So demon save. 1 demon save, 1 fail. Damage?
3.
3. Okay. He has 9 wounds remaining.
Alright. Other 8 shots going into that rhino.
Mm-hmm.
Same deal. 4s, re-rolling.
Okay.
Anti-vehicle. That is 4 wounds at minus 2.
4 wounds at minus 2.
They
So
are Dutch.
5s. I do make 2 of them.
So that keeps you alive.
Damage
3.
is 3.
Yeah.
So that means he has 4 left.
Yep.
I am going to spend my last CP on Fury Unleashed.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately get to, when one of my rhinos is shot at, could I have the tape measure, please?
Yep.
I'm immediately able to disembark and make a blood surge movement.
That is unfortunate for me.
So, I managed to put him right here. There is also 1 berserker with him, but I'll just start with him. The blood surge, because Master of Execution, he gets to re-roll it. 3.
Mm-hmm.
Does that get me in? It does. So, he is in with his lone berserker buddy right by his side.
Okay.
Okay. They are within engagement range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's the end of your shooting?
That's shooting, yeah.
Okay, charges.
Charges. Sicarians into the Terminators. Call into the Terminators.
Everything into the Terminators.
Manipulus coming with down to the people's elbow.
Oh, man. That's the best thing ever. Alright, go for it.
Any other charges? Yes, we're gonna try and charge the Forge Fiend.
Okay.
I think that's all the charges. So the big one.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's a 9-inch charge.
I did take away some Terminators.
Yeah, 9-inch.
I don't think you can end in the wall.
Oh.
So I think it has to be a 10.
10. But +1 to charge rolls, so...
There you go.
Ah. Come on. You got this. You got this. Now I'm gonna CP reroll that.
Okay.
Come on, boys.
You made it.
Exactly what I needed.
Nice. Nice.
This pile in,
Yep.
which is what, 1 inch?
3.
3.
3
Okay.
inch. 3 inch pile-in.
So I can actually get a decent number of the Rust Stalkers in.
Yep.
Okay, Rust Stalkers. Well, let's do the Princeps first.
Mm-hmm.
5 attacks, hitting on 3s. And they're my Machine Vengeance targets, so
They are.
re-rolling. So he's the one with the different weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Okay.
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 Anti-infantry 3-up dev wounds.
Okay. So 3
3 dev wounds.
damage.
Damage 1.
1 Terminator is dead. I will leave the champion of chaos. Or technically just the Terminator
15.
champion.
5, 15 attacks from the rest of them with the razors and cord claws.
Oh man.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Okay. Oh, and the 2.
And the 2. Anti-infantry 3 up, but no dev wounds.
Oh, well, that's good.
They have to choose between the dev wound 5 attack sword or the 3 attack anti-infantry damage 2 sword. So wounding on 3s. Not quite as good.
Okay. Good number of 1s.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds. AP -3.
7, such a gross number. 4 ups. Yeah, he's dead.
Yep.
He's dead.
Damage 2 or pops.
He's dead by a lot.
Woo!
Alright, this group.
Okay. That is going to be their claws. Their big, meaty claws. Which I rarely get to use, to be honest. Like, the claws are nice.
I do like, so it's hydraulic claws. I know in, like, the Admech game, it was like, if the servitor used his claw, it was just like a swing.
Yep.
But I like the idea that they literally put it around, and it's like, I mean, and it's, like, weirdly slow, so the enemy's, like, hitting them, and there's like, they just crush them.
Alright, breachers. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling everything. Nope, they're out of range of their support, so just hitting on 3s. Okay. Not the best, not the worst. Strength 8.
Okay.
So
Toughness is lots.
So 5s.
Forge Fiend, toughness 10.
Yeah, so 5s. I actually would have wanted the Arc Claw in this instance, but it's usually the Hydraulic Claw is just so much better. 1 wound, AP -3.
That does go through. Damage?
Damage 3.
Okay, he has 6 wounds remaining. Alright. I think that's all of the charged things done.
Yep.
Which now means that
you get to slap with...
we go back and forth, but starting with my choice. Yep. So, because there's only 2 of them, they might die. They will die. So I am going to start with Karn. So,
makes sense.
I still have all of, is it just in my turn, or until the end of the turn, not battle round. So, no lance.
Okay.
But I do have sustained and lethal still. Now, one of them is 3 wounds remaining. So we're going to start with Karn, see if we can pick that off.
Yep.
He gets 8 attacks. No rerolls. And T9, so 5. So 4 wounds at... No, 5 wounds at -2.
Alright.
Damage 3.
4s. 2 get through.
Damage 3.
So, unfortunately, that kills another robot.
And then I have just the 2 others.
Explode. No.
Okay. So this is just going to be 8 attacks from them. Rerolling the 1s. That is much worse. Only 1 lethal / sustained. And only 1 wound -1.
Make it.
Okay. Your choice to who hits next.
I'll slap at the robot.
Alright.
4, 5, 6. Four hits, wounding on 2s. So yeah, 4 wounds -3. Ooh.
1 is saved. Oh, I should have rolled these separately.
Because
Karn has an invuln save. So, well, okay, how about this? So, 2 of them are dead.
Yep.
But the last one is either a success or a failure. I'll say 4 or higher, Karn saves. Okay, so both of them are dead, but Karn is on full wounds.
Yep. Now, Datasmith Punch.
Oh, yeah.
Hits both.
Okay.
Strength 8, so...
Don't kill Karn with a Datasmith.
2 wounds.
Ow. Stop. Invuln save. Damage.
Damage, AP -3, damage 2.
He has 1 wound left.
Oh my gosh!
Alright. I will then go over here and try to kill as many of those as I can.
Yep.
I will start with the 4 from the last remaining Berserker. 1 sustained / lethal. That is 3 wounds -1 on them so far.
Fail, pass. So 2 dead.
And the Master of Executions, of course he hits on 2s. 4 wounds -2.
4 wounds at -2. 4 fails.
Okay. Technically they get to hit back if you want.
Sure. I didn't even give the sergeant equivalent melee weapons, so... they'll just kind of vaguely flail.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
And finally, the Forge Fiend gets the Forge Fiend claws. 8 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly, with all of the buffs.
Kind of doing decent.
Okay, that is 1 sustained, which goes in there, and 1 lethal. The toughness of those guys?
7.
Oh, so 4s. Okay, never mind. That is 3 wounds -1.
Alright, so on 4s. 1 went through.
Damage 2.
Okay.
Okay. So, that is the turn.
And so, turn 2 ends, with the World Eaters having a total of 12 points, and the Admech having a total of 8. Although, the Admech is set up to score additional points with Defense Stronghold. Having pushed the Terminators off the board, Admech now controls their home objective once again. As long as they can hold it until the end of the World Eater's next turn, they will score additional points. However, since the Admech player was not able to push the World Eaters off the center of the board, area denial could not be achieved. The result of this battle is still too difficult to tell. On one hand, the Admech has been forced to pull many of its best units back to free up its home objective, so that it has a chance of staying in the fight. This would appear to give the World Eaters a clear advantage, as they have the majority of units in the midboard. However, through the use of the deep-striking Skystalkers and the Rangers, who've been steadily making their way up the side of the board since the very start of the game, Admech does have 2 units in the World Eater's backfield, ready to perform secondary objectives and potentially looking at a charge towards the World Eater's own home objective. The World Eaters still have 1 unit in reserve, a Hellbrute. The Admech are all on the field. If the World Eaters in this next turn are able to capitalize on the Admech pulling back, then victory may be at hand. But if they overcommit or underperform, even to the slightest margin, Admech can swoop in and steal the game.
I will shoot everything into them from the Rhino, because the Rhino has a surprising number of shots. So, that is 6, 6, and 6 with Blast. The toughness of those birds?
Only 4.
Okay. Okay. 4 wounds, no AP.
4 wounds, no AP. 4s. Wow. Only 1 dies.
Okay. Hell Brutes.
Mhm.
I'm going to shoot his plasma into this guy.
Okay.
So that is 2d3. That is 5 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Mhm.
2 go down. Two wounds. Minus
wounds.
3.
Okay, so -2 'cause of cover.
Mhm.
So, that's 6s. Nope, both go through. Damage?
They don't have an invuln, this guy?
Nope. Oh, no, they have a 5 up.
Was either of those a 5?
Oh, no, sorry, a 6 up? No, yeah, they fail.
Okay.
They only have 6 ups.
Then that's 3 damage apiece.
Yep, he dead. And he's at 1 wound.
Okay, and I do not hazardous. Basically just go straight into the charge phase,
Okay.
pretty much. I am going to charge the... Let's start with the Hellbrute, 9-inch charge. 8. I will CP reroll that. Even worse. The Rhino's going to charge him, which I do get. Barely, but I do get. The Demon Prince is going to charge your Doomcrawler, which I do get.
Okay.
And these Berserkers are going to charge them. Yes, which I do get. So, because his arm is gone. It's fine. Berserkers don't need arms to swing swords, they need will. I don't know if that makes sense, but...
Carry it
Alright.
in his teeth.
Carry it in his teeth. So I'll
Alright.
spend my last one, on Tank Shock.
Yep.
On them. And for each 5 up, that robot will take a mortal wound, up to 6.
Yikes.
1, 2,
Nope.
3,
Yep,
4.
You got the robot.
That is all. 4 mortal wounds.
And explodes. No.
Okay. I'll do the Demon Prince. I will do the strike profile. 8 attacks with sustained. No sustained. That's tragic. What is the toughness of the Doomcrawler?
The Doomcrawler's T10.
Oh, shoot. 5s with devastating wounds. 2 devies, 2 normal wounds. So 2 wounds at -2.
So, on its invuln. Make 1 fail one.
So with the 2 devies, that is 9 damage total.
That, I think, kills it. Maybe? Let me double check. No, 11 wounds, so...
Oh, okay.
It's got 2 left.
And so the 2 fights that sorry, I also would have charged these guys. I totally forgot. Yes, the Jackals would have gotten in. So the 3 fights remaining are all of those Berserkers into them. Presumably they would die.
Yep.
These 2 into them, it's highly likely they die.
Maybe they get lucky with invulns,
But-
but they effectively are dead.
Well, let me just try this. Axe of Dismemberment. I do get a sustained. Axe of Dismemberment. All wound.
Yeah, they're dead.
Just try 5 wounds -2.
5 at -2. Have an invuln. Yeah, they're dead.
Okay. I would then consolidate back towards the
So
objective.
you would have all the objectives. You would... Yeah, I'm gonna concede.
Alright, so why does Admech concede at this point? Well, at the end of the last turn, the World Eaters technically achieved Defend Stronghold because the Admech was not able to take it, therefore gaining 3 extra points for the World Eaters. On top of that, when their turn begins, they gain 3 points for holding their home objective and 10 points for holding 2 objectives in the midboard. This gives a astounding 16-point swing in favor of the World Eaters. With the last marker of their points being 12, this brings their total up to 28 to Admech's 8. Now, in a game like 40K, is it possible to make up that point difference? Absolutely. The maximum primary points you can score in a single round is 15. It wouldn't be altogether that hard to score that many points. However, the question really is getting a score of that high likely for the Admech? Well, let's take a look at the board and see where the final positions ended up so that we can understand Admech's decision. If we take a look first at the World Eaters deployment zone, we see that the World Eaters have a weapon in reserve. The Jackals, while not a very powerful unit, gain the same benefit as the Berserkers when they disembark from a Rhino. The Rhino has moved close to the Jackals so as to allow this to happen on the next turn. Between the Jackals and the Rhino charging the Skystalkers are likely to be dead. If that's the case, then in turn 4, the Jackals will embark on the Rhino and move up, and in turn 5, with Lance, the Jackals, even as weak as they are, can still do some damage, either to the midboard, or they can go hunting for that group of Rangers down in the back corner. On the far side of the table, the Breachers will most likely make mincemeat out of the Forge Fiend, but they're so far away that it's going to be difficult for them to actually achieve much in the game. They can move up, destroy the Rhino that's nearby, and attempt to take the objective. However, they run the risk of using their whole turn to blow up the Rhino, and then getting charged by the Master of Executions that's still in the ruin past the Rhino. Over on the side of the board, in the midboard that's closer to the camera, the World Eaters have moved a Rhino to block off the midboard objective, and Admech only has the Rangers, which it would have to pull out of the backfield of the World Eaters to help, or the Datasmith, which cannot handle Karn when he disembarks from that Rhino next turn. And the Datasmith does not have enough killing power to destroy a Rhino. Now let's look at the very center of the board. The World Eaters have a mass of numbers here. They have Berserkers, and they have a Demon Prince, and a Master of Executions. It's a pretty brutal force, especially with the Demon Prince able to give a free CP every round. What can Admech bring? Well, Admech does have a number of assets in their back ruin. Besides the Dune Crawler and the Laser Chicken, in their backfield, they also have Belisarius Call, a huge unit of Rust Stalkers, and a Destroyer with an attached character. In any other game, that sounds pretty bad for the opponent. The real dilemma is that while that brick could chew through what I have in the center, the only way they do that is to leave their back objective exposed for the Hellbrute that can move in, make an advance roll, and take it in turn 4. If, however, the Admech were to split their forces and try to take on both, it's unlikely they've got enough killing power to actually do it. And with the Hellbrute's stupidly overpowered ability of Frenzy, the Admech can't risk any attack or shot that won't instant kill the Hellbrute. The sheer backlash damage he will do is brutal. Now, there are still 2 rounds. There are still quite a few secondaries that can be drawn. Is it possible that the Admech can still win? Personally, I'd say yes. It would take some great rolls, don't get me wrong. The Skystalkers would probably have to survive the onslaught. The Rangers would probably need to make an advance roll sufficient to get them on the objective that's nearby. The Breachers would have to destroy the Rhino with shooting and make a good charge into the Master of Executions, probably dropping him. If those 3 events took place, it would brutally stunt the World Eater's ability to actually score points. The downside is the World Eaters do have some responses that they can make. For example, rather than bringing the Hellbrute to the Admech home objective, I could bring it down the board towards my own deployment zone and retake the mid-board objective. Rather than leaving the Demon Prince, if he survived, in the mid-board, in the true center of the board, I could move him towards the farther edge of the mid-board and try to retake that objective from the wounded breachers. In reality, the World Eaters have enough maneuverability with the Gore-Track Onslaught to keep throwing even just one body back onto objectives to just harry Admech. And with the points difference that we currently have, it's gonna be real difficult for Admech to make up the difference, especially because World Eaters drew no prisoners, which they achieved, which scores even more points. And the real nail in the coffin, as my buddy and I talked it over before we fully decided that he was going to concede, is this fact. This was meant to be a tournament game with official tournament rules. Now, when me and my buddy play 40K just casually, we don't really care all that much if a model isn't fully painted yet. If you've painted the leader or started the painting, but you just want to play because it's a cool new model with cool rules, we don't care. And even when we film, as viewers of the channel will know, there's certain times that models just aren't painted because we have jobs and can't spend all day painting. That being said, since we're using official tournament rules, if a player shows up to a game with a fully painted army, I believe it's called the Battle Ready rule, they get an additional 10 points. I, even though I just spoke about having a job, did actually spend the last week before we filmed this game staying up into all hours of the night painting this army, specifically because I knew that I might get an additional 10 points if I did so. And as a result, between the points I scored at the start of my turn, the points I scored from the secondaries, and the points I scored from just having a fully painted army, means that the World Eaters have such an advantage over the Admech coming into the final few rounds that ultimately it was decided that Admech would concede, leaving our first attempt at a competitive game with a World Eaters victory. This will be taken into account at the end of the next competitive video, which shall contain Space Marines versus Necrons. Until then, it's a Blood God victory, and this is GC Studios wishing you all a good day, and we hope you'll return for the next one. Farewell, and Godspeed.